So why don't you turn me loose, turn me loose, turn me loose. I gotta do it my way.
Good morning, Calgary. Good morning, Canada. Welcome back to BT. We are going 4 wide here. Good morning to everyone. After a nice weekend, let's see your breakfast milk moment. And today, we're spotlighting, wait for it, Danielle.
Morning, Danielle.
There's Danielle from Parksville, British Columbia. Danielle says, I love to eat outside in the summer. In the photo, I'm enjoying a breakfast croissant. My daughter May that has eggs and cheese along with blueberries and yogurt and a glass of milk. Nom, 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 nom. This is your last week to share your breakfast milk moment with us. Remember, every submission is entered for a chance to win a $10,000 prize from our partners at Fairlife. Fairlife have been very good to the show. We appreciate them. To enter, head to breakfasttelevision.ca/contest. Click on the Have Breakfast with BT icon. We'll be accepting submissions up until August the 6th. All right, question for the room. When you go to a restaurant, and a menu is put in front of you, how long does it take you to order and decide what you want?
Well, I would have done my research, let me tell you that. I've looked online the day before. I already know what I'm ordering.
Peter.
Do you do the same?
That is me.
Really?
But also, let's say that you just go for a casual lunch. It's
Okay.
quick. You're all of a sudden-
Unplanned.
Unplanned.
You're panicking. What are you going to pick,
No,
Eva?
I will still choose quickly. I feel like I know what I like to eat. So
Your
you just
father
look.
has- your
My
father
dad
has-
has
yeah,
a restaurant.
Oh,
I worked
okay.
at one. I used to really get annoyed when people took too long to order. I'm like, I'll come back. You just chill here and take your time. But so yeah, you gotta just know.
Like, it's
You know
not
what
your
you like.
last meal. It's
It's
just
not
the
your last
meal you're
meal.
having right now.
But Eva Francescatos and Melissa Duggan do research. It's just
Well,
so
I mean,
clear.
yeah.
Indeed.
Like,
You do the
yeah.
research ahead of time.
Absolutely.
If you have dinner plans on a Friday at a restaurant, you're like, oh, let me check it out on
Yeah.
Thursday night and see what the menu looks like. Oh, this menu looks so
Well,
good. I'm
it's
gonna
part
order
of the
this.
fun.
Yes.
I'll do a confession too before I even book the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
I look
sure.
at the menu first.
Yeah.
Okay, Frank.
That makes
I
sense.
look at the menu because then I'm like, am I going to have what I want here? Whoever I'm taking, is there something that they would like
Yeah.
at the same time?
So considerate
So
of you.
then I may switch some restaurants and things like that. But if I go out with somebody that does not order and is indecisive, it is so frustrating for me.
Well, apparently there's a lot of people in that
hungry.
group. A new poll out about menu anxiety has people talking. So when people panic when ordering food at a restaurant, when do they? 3 in 10 people, according to this poll, 3 in 10 have, quote, menu anxiety.
30%.
40, thank you, 30%. Thanks. Thanks, Jeopardy. 30%.
Did the math just like that.
41% of Gen Zs and millennials have it. 15% of Gen Xers and baby boomers have it. All right, I draw the line at I need another 10 minutes with the menu. It's not that difficult. All right, we're now in a world where you know calories, you know what's in it, you know what the price is. Why can't you just pick up a menu?
Are you considering the calories when you're out at a restaurant?
Yes, but I guess here's my point. I'm a fairly, for better or worse, fairly decisive individual, okay? So, and when it comes to food, politics, news items, anything we talk about on the show, I tend to look at it very quickly and make a call. I just don't sit there and need 15 minutes to figure out if I'm going to have the asparagus. I think it's a ridiculous thing to sit there and look at a menu. What's the longest you look at a menu? Let's say you didn't do the research ahead of time.
I'll look through the entire thing, see what's on there. I went out yesterday, so this is fresh in my mind. I looked at every menu item, and I'm like, I know I like this. I'm going to get this. Like, I don't know, 5 minutes, however long it took to look through the menu.
Yeah, I was
You
in
know what you
Chicago
like.
over the weekend as well and went to a bunch of different restaurants that were there. And, you know, you have conversation
That's easy
first.
though. You just pick pizza.
Depends. I went to a classic American steakhouse too. You always got to go to a classic
pardon me.
American steakhouse as well. But sometimes you're in conversation. So if you're in
Yes.
conversation,
Oh, yeah.
so then you didn't even look at the menu,
Sure.
and then there's some
Did you
reasons
already get
why.
drinks? Is that getting started?
Yeah. But my father, like, if you go out with my dad loves buffets. And the reason why he loves buffets,
No decisions.
no
everything.
decisions. He's like, I don't have to
World
wait.
is his oyster.
I don't have to wait for anybody. I can just sit down. Sometimes I don't even need to sit down. I can just walk to the table and go and get my food.
I don't even tell anybody I've arrived. I'm just getting the
Loves
food
a
first.
buffet because there's no decisions. Just go for it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. I like that a
I
lot.
just think the term menu anxiety is ridiculous.
Me too.
That's absolutely ridiculous.
Nick
Some
says he
people
suffers
have
from
it.
that.
There are people in this room
Do you get
who
the fries
really,
or the
they get
salad?
nervous. Do I order a BLT or not? I don't know. We're going to take a break.
Butter, non-butter.
Non-alcoholic, I don't know. We're going to take a break. You sound off on the other side. A lot of hockey players get married in the summer. There's basically hockey season and marriage season in the world of hockey.
And they play golf in between too.
Golfing as well. Congratulations to Mitch Marner, who got married over the weekend with the Toronto Maple Leafs. The funny part about this story is everyone was seeing who was at the wedding and who wasn't at the wedding.
Sure.
So now, like, Austin Matthews was there, John Tavares was there, Morgan Riley. The core were there, basically. But people are looking at this stuff. It got us to thinking, you sound off today, do you have to invite work people to your wedding? Yes or no? 1-866-267-3797. Those are the other ways to get a hold of us. More BT coming up. Maybe invite to a wedding anxiety.